Good morning and welcome to the Dhara Surya yoga of today. The playlist at the moment is Grishma, which means early summer of 23. We are cueing the music now so that we're a little bit in sync. And then we'll start just by sitting down, however it's comfortable for you. You can take a block under you so that you can tilt your hips a little bit and grow up into the sky. Make your spine long and then softly close your eyes and breathe out. Breathe out to arrive on your mat, but also breathe out to give your thoughts some time to arrive in the present moment. Breathe out to let go. Let go of anything that is not here with you on your mat. Let go of anything that has already happened, for it is the past. Let go of anything that has not yet happened, for it is just the idea of a future. The only thing that you hold present in your mind is the now, the present moment. Allowing yourself to be completely here and allowing yourself to be completely in the now. And slowly pull all your senses inward to explore that inner room of yours, that room which is much bigger than your physical body. And start heading your way to the center of this room. And while you approach the center, you will realize that there are always little glimpses where your thoughts will attach to something that is not here, or attach to something that is not now. Go back in time, go forward in time, go out of this room. If that happens, then just take your thoughts lovingly by the hand and bring them back to your journey towards the middle, the center of your inner room. And if it happens, don't see it as failure of meditation, see it as a gift. See it as the opportunity to really experience the difference between yourself and your thoughts. The difference between the thought and the thinker. It's not the same. You are not your thought. You are in control of your thoughts. At any given time, you can take control of your thoughts and change them completely if you really want. And if you do change your thoughts, you change your perception of reality. And since your perception of reality is the only reality that exists, you can change your reality at any given moment. And with the next breath in, we lift the arms up to the sky, look up and open the eyes, stretch your spine as long as you can. And then breathe out and bring your arms down. Bring your right arm over your head. Pull your elbow up, look up to the sky and really relax your left shoulder. Don't push it up into your ear. Relax it down so you can lengthen even further on your right side. And breathe in and change side. Pull up your left arm. Open your left elbow up to the sky. Look up. Relax your right shoulder and really lengthen in the left side of your body. We do that again. Come back to the first side. Pull your elbow up. Lengthen. And the second side. Lengthen and relax. Breathe in, come back to the middle, lengthen to the middle, and then breathe out and come into a tabletop position. Gonna turn here. Then bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, then breathe out and make a big tap back. Wiggle your way in there, really relax your shoulders and your head. And then with a breath in, you come to a hollow back, look up, relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Then close your eyes and change from one to the other. Breathe out into the cat back and breathe in into the hollow back, the cow back. As you close your eyes, that will allow you to really listen to your spine, to find the places where you can create more space, let go even more. For our brains use up to 30% of their energy to process the information that is coming from your eyes. So if you close your eyes, your brain, which is basically a huge computer, has 30% more power in its processor to listen even more carefully to your spine. And if you want to throw in a little movement to the side, you can do that as well. Just open up your spine all the way, waking up. We come back to a neutral back position. Sit down on the heels and drop the head to the mat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Make everything very heavy. Then with the next breath in, you walk your hands forward on your mat so that your arms stretch. With the next breath out, you tuck in your toes and you lift your hips back and up into a Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward looking. Now here, walk that dog a little bit from side to side, but with each movement, try to find even more length in that spine of yours. Let go of your head, maybe shake your head a little bit, helping with relaxing the neck muscles. Really push those hips back and up. You're very welcome to bend your knees. Down dog is not so much about straight legs. It's very much about a long back. And with the breath out, come to a balanced stillness in the middle, where your weight is equally distributed in all four corners of yourself. With the next breath in, we roll forward with a round back to a push-up position. Keep your hips high, don't drop them into a line, but keep them up and stable. Breathe your belly button in. Push the floor away on all four corners. This push-up. Lengthen your spine. Pull your sacrum to the back of the room a little bit. So don't come into a hollow back. Keep your spine long. Then bring the knees down, and now we come to a hollow back. Or as I like to say, we go from Courtney Love to Kim Kardashian, and then drop the heart slowly down to the floor. Just before you hit the floor, you move your heart forward and up. Bring your shoulders far away from your ears. Open your heart to the front. Lengthen your spine. Don't compress your spine by lifting your chin. This is Instagram. This is yoga, which is good for your back. And then breathe out and sit down to your heel. Release and relax. As you breathe in, you walk your hands forward. As you breathe out, you tuck in your toes, you lift your hips back and up to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward looking dog. We breathe our way forward into a push-up position. Bring the knees down, tilt the hips. Breathe out, bring the heart down, keep the elbows close to the body. Breathe in, come forward and up, open your heart. Breathe out and sit back onto your heel. Release. Breathe in, walk your hands forward. Breathe out, tuck in your toes. Lift the hips back and up to Adho Mukha. Breathe in, roll forward. Breathe out, knees down. Breathe in, tilt your hips. Breathe out, bring your heart down. Breathe in, open your heart to the front. Release your shoulders. Breathe out, sit back onto your heel. Breathe in, hands forward. Breathe out, tuck in the toes. Lift your hips. But now walk your hands back towards your feet and hang out a little bit here in Uttanasana. You're welcome to bend your knees and then move your weight from your toes to your heels, back and forth. Also lift and right a little bit. Find those little corners of your hamstrings, giving them an extra minute to open up. Really drop your head. Make your head heavy, your shoulders soft. And make your hips very light, as if they are being pulled up into the sky by balloons that are attached to your hip bones. And with a breath out, we come to stillness and balance. With a breath in, we come up vertebra by vertebra, all the way. Hands over your head. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Open your heart. and close your eyes for a second. Let go of your shoulders. Pull your sacrum towards the floor a little bit. Lengthen your spine and then distribute your weight very equally between both of your feet. Make sure that all 10 of your toes are in contact with your mat. And open your eyes again. Breathe in, come to a little back bend, lengthen. Breathe out, come forward and down. Bring your hands to the floor and then walk your way back, forward on your mat into plank position. Bring your knees down, tilt your hips, bring your heart down. Move your heart forward and up, lengthen. Breathe out, sit down onto your hips. Breathe in, walk your hands forward. Breathe out, tuck in your toes, move your hips up and lengthen. Balance your weight on all four corners of your stomach. With the next breath in, you lift your right foot, but the hip stays parallel. Don't open up the hip. Just go as far as you can without swaying the hip open. And then when you breathe out, you bring your right foot forward in between your hands. Give your body a little bit of time to arrive here. Soften your hips, soften your shoulders, lengthen your spine. And then if you have sensitive knees, maybe hold your mat or bring a knee pad or a cushion under your knee, because we're going to lower the knee now, open the back foot. Come up with a breath in with your upper body and then bring your hips forward and down. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Make sure that the front knee is not sneaking its way to the inside, but push it slightly outside to stabilize it. Lengthen your spine, breathe in, look up, lengthen. Breathe out, hands in front of you. Then bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand goes out front, make a fist, bring the thumb up, and then look at the back of your thumb. This is your drishti, your focus point. Hold on to your drishti with both your eyes. And then as you breathe in, you move your focus point in a big circle around yourself to the back. Look after it, open your heart. And as you breathe out, you bring it back forward to the middle. Breathe in, bring it out. Make sure that you relax both your shoulders. Breathe out, bring it back. Breathe in, bring it back as far as you can. The hip stays where it is. Breathe out, bring it forward. Both hands to the ground. Tuck in your back toes and then step your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen. Breathe your left foot high up in the sky without opening your hips. And then breathe out and bring it forward in between you. Give your body a little bit of time to arrive here as well. Make sure that both your feet are not standing in a line. This is something you can always do when you step forward. Never step into one single line, making it extra hard for you and for your hips. And bring your right knee to the floor. Open your right foot. Make sure that the foot that you open in the back is not turning in, but staying in line with your leg. Breathe in, come up, lengthen. Breathe out. Hands in front of your heart, hips go down and forward. Left knee moves out a little bit to keep the knee protected. Breathe in, lengthen again. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Really release your shoulders and bring your left arm out with your thumb up in the air, and then breathe in and open it up to the back. Relax your shoulders, make it as far as you can. Breathe out, bring it back and forward. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in, open to the back. Open your heart, go as far as you can. Don't let that thumb out of your side. Hold on to your drishti. And third one. Breathe in, open. And breathe out. Come back. Both your hands to the floor. Tuck in your back toes. Step your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine. Push your hips back and up. And breathe your right foot up in the sky and breathe it out forward in between your hands. Bring your back knee down, release your back foot. We come up, lengthen, breathe out, hands in front of your heart. We bring the left hand to the floor. The hip is still down, forward, and then open up to the ceiling with the right hand. Now make the fist again with your thumb out. And as you breathe out, you bring that thumb down towards your back foot in a little twist. Breathe in and bring it up again. Lengthen, open up your heart. Look at your thumb. Breathe out, bring it down towards your back foot. Breathe in, open your heart, lengthen. Look up towards your thumb. Third one. Breathe out, bring it back as far as you can. Breathe in, bring it up in the sky. Right hand to the floor, tuck in the back toes, step back to Adho Mukha, lengthen your spine. Breathe your left foot back and up, and then breathe out and bring it forward in between your hands. Release the back knee, release the back foot. Keep your right hand on the floor and open with your left hand up to the sky. Thumb and the fist open, and then breathe out and bring it towards your back foot. A little twist. Breathe in, bring it back and up. Look at your thumb, open your heart. Breathe out, bring it down over your back towards your back foot. As far as you can. And breathe in, bring it up. Open your heart, lengthen. Breathe out, bring it down towards your foot. Little twist. Breathe in, bring it back and up, lengthen. Left hand to the floor, tuck in your back toes, step your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine, find balance. And as you breathe in, you float your way forward back towards the plank position. And now here you can bring your knees down if you want, but you can also keep them off the floor and come down into a full chaturanga with the elbows close to the body. And just before you hit the floor, you move your heart forward and up, release your shoulders, release your legs, and then lead the way with your hips back and to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine, find your balance. And bring your knees to the floor, sit down on your heels. Relax for a few breaths. Feel the contact of your forehead with the mat. Let go of your shoulders. Let go of your neck. And then as you breathe in, you walk your hands forward. As you breathe out, you're tucking your toes and you bring your hips back and up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. As you breathe in, you lift your right foot high up in the sky. You breathe out, you bring it forward in between your hands. But this time we're keeping the back knee off the floor. Now make really sure that you're not standing in one single line because that is going to make your life extra hard. And as you breathe in, you come up with your upper body, bring your hands over your head. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Now really make sure that that right knee is not caving to the inside, but pushing a little bit to the outside. Really straighten your back leg. It's going to help you with your balance as well. And then bring out your right hand. Look at your thumb. Relax your right shoulder. Keep your left hand on your heart. And then breathe in and bring it out to the side. Open your heart. Breathe out. Bring it forward and back. Breathe in. Bring it back. Open your heart. Relax both your shoulders. Keep the foundation of this pose stable. Your legs are stable. And third one, breathe in, open. Breathe out. Breathe back towards the middle. Then change the hand on your heart. Bring your left hand out. Relax your shoulders again. And breathe in and bring that left hand back to the open side. Breathe out, bring it back forward. Release your shoulders, lengthen your spine, drop your hips. Breathe in, open to the back. Breathe out, bring it forward. Third one. Breathe in, open to the back. As far as you can reach. Breathe out, bring it forward. Both hands on top of your heart. Lengthen, look up, and then breathe out. Bring both your hands to the floor. Step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find balance and find length in your spine. And breathe your left foot back and up and breathe it forward in between your hands. Make that foundation stable. Make sure you're not standing in one single line, and then come up to a lunge position. Sorry. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Keep the foundation strong. Keep the back leg straight, and we start with the left hand. Goes out. Right hand is on top of your heart. Breathe in. Bring it back. Relax your shoulders, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, bring it forward to the middle. Keep the front knee stable by pushing it out a little bit. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, bring it back towards the middle. Third one. Breathe in to the back, as far as you can go. And breathe it out, back to the middle. Bring your left hand on top of your heart. Your right hand goes up. Then breathe in, open to the right side. As far as you can reach. Breathe out, come forward. Breathe in, bring it back. Open up. Breathe out, bring it forward. Third one. Breathe in, open to the back. Breathe out, bring it forward. Always looking at your thumb. Both hands in front of your heart. Lengthen, look up, and then breathe out. Hands to the floor and step back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your spine. Find your balance. Maybe move your weight around a little bit between those four corners of this dog. Breathe into it. And as you breathe in, we roll our way forward into a plank position. And you can bring your knees down or keep them off the floor. But keep the control and keep your elbows close to your body at your chaturanga, your way down, almost to the mat. And breathe in, come forward, open your heart, lead the way with your heart. Let you breathe out, you lead the way with your hips back and up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen. Breathe your right foot back and up. Breathe out, bring it forward in between your hands. Keep your left hand on the floor. Open your right hand to the sky. Come into the fist with the thumb out again. And as you breathe out, you twist down towards the back foot, but keeping the knee off the floor. Breathe in, bring it up. Open your heart. Lengthen. Breathe out. Compress, twist, bring it down towards the back foot as far as you can go. Breathe in, up, lengthen, open your heart. Third one, twist, point towards your back foot. Breathe in, open, and bring both hands to the floor. Step back to Adho Mukha. Lengthen. Breathe in with your left foot back and up. Breathe out, left foot forward in between your hands. And open with your left hand towards the sky. Make the fist again with the thumb out. As you breathe out, you compress to the back foot, but keeping the back knee off the floor. Breathe in, bring it up, lengthen, open your heart. Breathe out, twist, compress to the back. Make yourself long. And breathe in, come back up, open your heart. Third one, breathe out. Drishti goes to the back, twist. Breathe in, lengthen, open your heart. Both hands to the floor. Step your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen. Find your balance in between those four corners of your dog. Breathe. Lengthen your spine. Bend your knees if you like to. Find even more length in between your vertebrae. And then you can either bring your knees to the floor and sit to your heels to catch a few breaths, or you float together with me forward to a push-up position. As you breathe out, you can bring your knees down, or you can chaturanga your way on your feet towards the floor. Breathe in, open, lead the way with your heart. Relax your shoulders, and then breathe out, pull your hips back and up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you were on your knees and on your heels, come up again to Adho Mukha. Lengthen. And we breathe in the right foot back and up, and breathe out. Bring it forward in between your hands. Make sure you're standing not in a straight line. Make a stable foundation with your legs. Come up with a breath in, lengthen, breathe out, hands in front of you. We're doing only one each. So we go out with the right hand. We breathe in and we open. We breathe out, back to the middle. We change, left hand. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, forward. And we go with the left hand towards the floor. Open the heart. Breathe out to the back. Breathe in, open your heart. Both hands to the floor. And then from here, bring all your weight on your front foot. Keep your head as close to your knee as you can. And then step your way forward into a standing split. Your head goes down as far as you can. And your back foot goes up as far as you can. If you want, you can move one of your hands towards your standing leg or both of them. Then with a breath in, we Wing the left leg all the way through to standing and up in front of the heart, hands in front of the heart. Release your shoulders. Find your balance. And bring your right hand out. Look at your drishti. Breathe in and open it to the back. Breathe out, bring it forward. Change hands. Left hand goes out, drishti. Breathe in, open to the back. Breathe out, forward. Release your foot. Open your stance. Drop your upper body. Release and shake whatever needs shaking. With a breath out, you come to stillness. Close your feet again. And with a breath in, you come up vertebra by vertebra. Hands over your head. Breathe out, hands in front of you. Open your heart and close your eyes. Breathe. Lengthen. Balance. And let go. Look back to the inside. And just look around. Feel the quality of your thought. Maybe you'll feel it different from when we started. Maybe your train of thought has become somehow more smooth. Maybe it has quieted down a bit. If it didn't, take it lovingly by the hand, invite it to focus on this mat, focus on the present moment, focus on your practice, focus on your breath, and just flow, because there's nothing else to do at the moment. And as you breathe in, you lift your arms, look up to the ceiling, open your eyes, and then breathe out and dive down with your hands to the floor. Put your hands left and right of your feet. Don't put them in front. If you can't reach the side, just bend your knees. That's not a problem. And step back to a plank position. And from here, you can either lower your knees and sit down on your heels and relax, or you can float through one round of Chaturanga with me. Elbows close to the body, and then move your heart forward and up, and move your hips back and up. Lengthen. And everybody come up to Adho Mukha. Lengthen your spine. And we breathe in the left foot back and up. We have the left side still to do. Bring it forward in between your hands. Make sure you're not standing in a straight line. Make sure you're relaxing your hips down. Make sure you push your left knee out a little bit and then come up to a lunge position. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Lengthen, let go. We start with the left arm out, right hand on top of your heart. Breathe in, open to the back, as far as you can go. Relax your shoulders, breathe out, come back to the middle. Change hands in front of your heart. Bring your right hand out. Breathe in, open to the back. Twist as far as you can go. Breathe out, come forward to the front. Then we bring the right hand to the floor. The left hand goes up. Look at your thumb. Breathe out, come down to the back as far as you can reach. Breathe in and bring it back and up. Open your heart. Both hands to the floor. Head as close to the front knee as you can go. Move your weight forward, lift your back leg high up in the sky, drop your head as far down as you can. Maybe move one hand towards your standing leg, maybe both of them. Wing the right leg through, up, standing. Come up, hands in front of your heart. Right knee comes up in front of the heart. And we start with the left hand again. Bring it out, relax your shoulders. Breathe in and bring that left hand back and towards the back. Breathe out, bring it forward. Change hands, bring the right hand out. Breathe in to the back. Breathe out, back to the center. Release your right knee. Open your stance. Drop your upper body. Shake a little bit. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders. Maybe bend your knees a little bit. Just release whatever needs releasing. And close your stance again. Bring your hands left and right of your feet. Step your weight back to a plank position. Bring your knees down. Get down onto your heels and release. Drop into your mat. Make yourself heavy and fluid. Release your shoulders. Release your neck. And as you breathe in, you walk your hands forward. And as we breathe out, we don't tuck in the toes, but we move the nose onto the mat forward until we're lying on our belly, hands under the shoulders. Then we put the head onto the chin, bring the hands behind our back, interlace the fingers, touch the big toes, lengthen the leg. And as we breathe in, we bring the hands back, pull the shoulders together. With the next breath in, we lift the arms away from the back as high as they can go. Breathe out, release again, lengthen. And with the next breath in, you lift your legs, toes still touching. And with the next breath in, you also lift your heart. Look forward as if you're flying through the air. Open your heart towards the direction in which you are flying. Lengthen your legs, touch your big toe. Lift, breathe into it. Pull your arms away from your back. Don't stop breathing. And then release. Bring your head either to one of the sides, or you can bring your hands as a cushion under your forehead. And then release. Shake your hips a bit. Shake your shoulders a bit. Go. Okay, though. Second round, we're doing only two. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers the wrong way around with the wrong thumb on top. Pull your hands back and away from your back, up in the air. Touch your big toes. Lengthen your legs. With a breath in, you lift your legs. Lengthen with the next breath in, you lift your heart and your head. Open your heart to the front. Release your shoulders. Breathe. Don't stop breathing. Don't stop touching your big toes. Don't stop pulling your hands away from your back. Breathe and fly. Lengthen. Open. And release. Bring your hands under your head or your head onto the other side if it was on one of the sides. And release your shoulders, releasing your hips. Shake a little bit. And bring your hands under your shoulders again. Sit back onto your heels. Lengthen, release. And with a breath in, we come up to a kneeling position. From here, we open the knees, lift the hips, bring the legs forward as far as they can go, and try to sit down behind our legs. If that's not working, just move your legs forward so that you can still see me. And then roll on over to your back. Roll back and forth on your back, giving yourself a nice little massage, like a happy panda bear in a bamboo forest, rolling in all different directions, just exploring, rolling. And as you come up, try to play around with starting to lift your hips off the floor. If that is a piece of cake, do it with one leg or with the other one. Floor balance as you come up. And then we meet down on our back. Release the shoulders, release the hips. Take your feet down, approximately where your fingertips are, so that you can just touch your heels. And then as you breathe in, you lift your hips and you lift your arms. And as you breathe out, you come back down. Now, if you lift your hips, make sure you don't open up your knees. Keep your knees parallel to your hips. And as you breathe out, you come down in your own rhythm. Breathe in, lift your arms, lift your hips, open your heart. Breathe out, come down, vertebra by vertebra. Float back and forth in between those two a little bit. In your own rhythm. Lengthening, opening, keeping your knees parallel to the hips. And this, the next time when we are up there with the hips, we leave the hips up, we bring the arms down, we interlace the hands behind the back, use the whole length of the arms against the floor to move the shoulders together, push against the floor and push the hips up even further, opening up the heart, opening up the full front line. And stay here for a little bit, breathing. And release your arms and float down vertebra by vertebra. Breathe in again, arms up, hips up. Breathe out, bring down only your arms. Interlace your finger, but interlace them the wrong way. And push against the floor, walk your shoulders together. Move your hips up, open your heart. Breathe into it. Bring the equal amount of weight on each point, touching the floor, using the full length of your arm. And release and float down the floor. Bring your legs in towards your upper body. Give yourself a nice little hug. Roll around, releasing. And put down your right foot and put your left foot on top of the knee. Open up the left knee towards away from you, and then grab through that figure four here, grab your thigh or your shin and pull the right leg in towards your body. Now what's important here is that you don't lift your lower back and your shoulders, but bring your shoulders down to the floor, bring your lower back to the floor, and then pull and compress from here. Release your shoulder, lengthen your neck. Push everything to the ground. Now, if you're feeling very comfortable here, You're welcome to also try and lengthen the right foot and try to grab to the thigh, to the shin, and pull the straight leg in towards you. But don't do it with rounding your back. Also here, bring your lower back down, bring your shoulders down, and then pull onto the leg. Breathe. Release. Bring your right foot down towards the floor. And then this whole package of legs, move that towards the right side and sneak your left foot under your right knee. Move your left knee towards the floor by just putting your right hand on top. So now your right hand is on top of your left knee. Your right knee is on top of your left foot. And then you open up to the left side and drop down into your mat and drop into that twist position. Breathe and release. You don't have to work anymore now. You can let gravity do the work. You can just let go and let yourself float into that twisting position. And release back to the center. Maybe roll around a little bit and bring your left foot down on the floor. Your right foot on top of your left knee. Release your right knee away from you. Pulling your left leg towards your upper body. Grab through. Grab your thigh or your shin. Make sure that your lower back and your shoulders are firmly rooted into your mat. And then pull that left leg towards you. Releasing the right one. Breathe into it. Focus on your shoulders. Let them go and let them float down towards the mat. Lengthening your neck. Make sure that your chin is not sticking up, but the chin is slightly tucked down towards your collarbone. And if you're feeling very comfy here, you're very welcome to straighten your left leg, grab onto your calf muscles and pull the straight leg in towards you. But also here again, don't do that by rounding your back. Do it with your shoulders rooted down, your lower back rooted down. From here, pull in. Or just grab onto your thigh. That is completely okay. Don't worry. Just breathe into it. Root down and floor. Not a race. There's no point to gain. The only goal is to be present, to breathe, and to release a little bit of the tension that you do not need anymore. And release that left leg, put it down onto the floor. Sneak your right foot a little bit over your left knee so that you can sneak it under as you drop that whole package to the left side. And put your left hand on top of your right knee to guide it towards the floor. Your left knee is on top of your right foot. And then open up to the right side and drop into that twisting position. Release, let go. Let gravity do its work. float down towards your mat. And bring your legs back into the middle. Give yourself a nice hug all around a bit. As you breathe in, you lift your nose up towards your knees. Compress that little package as tight as you can. And as you breathe out, you lengthen your leg. You open your arms with your palms facing the sky. Maybe lift your shoulders to let your shoulder blades melt together behind your back, and then close your eyes and release into Shavasana. Let go of every single muscle and dive down deep back towards the center of that inner room of yours. Back towards that one point where you are always present, where you are always here, where you are always now. That point which is free of fear, full of hope, and completely in control. And slowly come back into your mat, your fingers and your toes, little your head from side to side. Roll over towards your left side, and then with as little effort as you can, move on back towards the sitting position. Bring both hands in front of your heart. Release your shoulders, lengthen your spine. And bring both hands in Anjali Mudra, folded in front of your forehead. I wish for you the best of all possible intentions for anyone in your life, but also for yourself. And move the hands in front of your lips. I wish for you the right words that manage to be equally full of love and full of truth for anyone in your life, also for yourself, and in front of your heart. For I wish for you to have a open and compassionate heart in any situation that you may encounter in this life or one of your next. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Daniela, thank you. Merci tout le monde. And hope to see you soon.